Hi everybody, Christian Griffith, owner and founder of Pride Roofing and Construction here. I'm here to bring you a storm warning alert. You guys have been outside in the last 10 days or so. It's been raining constantly. There's been lots of hail, there's been lots of wind. And with that comes all of the storm chasers and all the people who are looking for quick business. So I'm going to explain to you in this video the do's and don'ts of picking your contractor. It's very important for us as a local community member to make sure to protect you guys from the mishaps that happen in this industry when these types of events happen. So what are the poor choices that you as a homeowner could make during this crazy time? First and foremost is research. A lot of times this happens, there's constant people flooding your streets. They're telling you, you gotta do this now, you gotta go with me, I'm the best, so on and so forth. Do your research, look them up online, ask for recommendations and referrals. If they cannot produce those for you, chances are they haven't done any work for you locally. There's gonna be people from Texas, Oklahoma, Montana, Kentucky, everywhere in the United States that are coming to a storm like this. It was a catastrophic listed storm. They know that there's damage here and work to be done. So if they can't produce those for you, that's a red flag number one. If you look them up online and you see that there's dismal results, low reviews, poor reviews, those types of things are indicators. A lot of times people will jump on the internet and tell you every bad thing that they ever heard, so take it with a grain of salt, but chances are, if it's a low rating and there's also low numbers to these ratings, you might want to look in a different direction. Also, search them online. You can look up their business entity. You can find out where their office address is. If they are not local, chances are you're going to run into a problem later on down the road. When people storm in, generally they try to find as much work as they can, as fast as they can. They build it as fast as they can. They make the money that they can, and then they leave town. You're getting the tail light warranty. I mentioned this in another video, but it's important that you work with somebody that's easily accessible. They are local to you so they can get there quick, and that they can actually service the warranty that they're offering to you. It is a big plus if you can walk into their office, talk to their staff members, and get your questions answered on the spot. Some of these guys are two chucks in a truck working wherever their truck lands and where those tires stop rolling. Not necessarily the group that you want to work with if you ever need anything from them in the future. Now the don'ts. We talked about what you should do, what you should not do. I'm going to say this first and foremost because this is far and away the first thing that we heard from all the people that we've been talking to, because everybody's announcing it and they're saying it like it's a good thing. You cannot waive a deductible. There is no way to waive a deductible ethically. You can manage a claim smart, help people make smart choices and offset monies. That's a completely different conversation. In order to waive a deductible, what your contractor is telling you they're gonna do is illegal. They're gonna fraudulently invoice the insurance company one price, and then they're gonna bill you something completely different. This is a felony, walk away from it. If they're willing to make that choice and commit felony and commit insurance fraud on your property, how many other problems are they going to create by the decisions that they're making with their build strategies on this project? Number two, don't go with anybody who's not giving you thorough reporting. They're not showing you the evidence. They're not proving to you the value of what they're bringing to the table. And also, if they're untrustworthy in their communication, their follow-up is inconsistent, chances are this person is either biting off more than they can chew and they're not going to service you very well like a VIP client that you are, or they just don't have enough experience or the ability to do the work that they're stating that they're going to do. Along with the deductible conversation, things people do, they try to get very crafty. Occasionally they'll say, I'm gonna pay you the value of your deductible in a yard sign if I put it out there, call it a marketing expense. This is a no. It's very obvious what they're doing. There's no way they're gonna be able to prove that to the IRS or to the insurance auditor that comes in and checks out all this information. And of course, we got to go over one that we hear a lot as well. This is kind of a middle ground piece, a do and a don't. Your insurance agent is an excellent resource to find out who you should work with. Now, when I say it's in between, what I mean is this: your insurance agent cannot choose for you who does the work. They don't get to make that decision. It is not their authority to say so. You get to choose. But in the middle of that, when they give you a recommendation, what they're saying is, I've had a great experience with these people in the past. I think that you'll have the same experience as well. They send them out. You can choose to go with them. You can choose to go a different direction. We at Pride Roofing and Construction, for our entire tenure, have worked to develop those partnerships. But let's just be honest, There are hundreds, if not thousands, of insurance agents in all the local municipalities, and we might not have got to meet them yet. So it's not really a clear indicator of whether you should or you shouldn't go with this person if they're not on the list, but do your research. If we refer back to number one, research them, find out a little bit about them. If your gut says do it, do it. If your gut doesn't say so, trust it. And to repeat one of the pieces from our FAQ video series that if you guys have been tuning in, you've already seen this. One of the don'ts here is choosing a contractor based off of price. I mentioned in that video, and I mentioned again here now, we as contractors, when we're working with an insurance claim, are confined to their price point. If somebody comes in and says, I can do it for less than what the insurance company is willing to pay, 99 out of 100 times, this is not going to benefit you. Whether they can get it done for $2,000 less than the insurance company doesn't mean you're gonna save $2,000 less or more money. What is eventually gonna happen is your insurance company is just gonna pay $2,000 less. And if you watched anything about our depreciation videos, they're just gonna reserve that depreciation, not pay it to you, and ultimately force you to still pay your deductible. But at this point, because you went with a price that was less, you're getting less of a product. It's an age-old adage, you get what you pay for. If you're choosing somebody based off of price and you're not getting any savings out of it, it doesn't make any sense. These are the vetting processes you should go by, the do's and don'ts that you should live by. To summarize, do some research, find out a little bit about your contractors, and don't make quick decisions. Do your due diligence as a homeowner. If you choose to have Pride Roofing and Construction come out and look at your property, what we're gonna provide for you is above and beyond a lot of our competition. We're gonna give you an entire 32-point health assessment on your property. That means we're gonna be looking at your siding, your windows, your gutters, your doors, your personal property, and of course your roof. We're gonna let you know which of these things have been affected by this storm and which of these things have not. We're gonna give you a transparent and honest approach, and then we're gonna guide you through a decision-making process by educationally informing you on what's gonna happen next. We're gonna research with your insurance agent on what type of endorsements you have, what type of policy you have, so you know exactly what you're getting into, and then we're gonna baby step this with you all the way through. With us, the job is as easy as picking colors and eventually paying us when the job's complete. Reach out to us here on this advertisement. Look at, if you're on Facebook or Instagram, like 999.999% of the world, that's not a number. Reach out to us here on this advertisement. We'll respond to you in a very quick and efficient manner. We also have a lot of advertisements going on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Those are real people that are responding to you. Those are our team members. Like I said, we'll respond and we'll set up something that's at a convenient time. We're not gonna rush you through this process, but we are gonna educate you on the facts and tell you what we would do if we were sitting in your shoes. You can call us, you can email us, you can look us up online and reach out straight direct to the website. Any way works for us, and we'd love to assist you through this chaotic time. This is Christian, Pride Roofing and Construction. Thank you for tuning in to our severe storm alert. Don't go with the first chuck in a truck. Do your research, and I look forward to hearing from you.